Good morning. Welcome to 50 Days of Strength. Thanks for joining me on my morning prayer walk. I've been praying through the Beatitudes all morning. The sun is almost up. It's going to be a beautiful day. God's going to bless you beyond your expectations. I've been praying through the Beatitudes and considering both the Old and the New Testament. In the Old Testament, we find the story of Moses 1,500 years before Christ on top of Mount Sinai. God gives to him the 10 Commandments. It starts a whole process of leading God's people out of bondage into freedom. When we open up the New Testament, we turn to the book of Matthew. Jesus starts his public ministry with the Sermon on the Mount, and he begins that on the side of a mountain, teaching us the Beatitudes. Have you ever thought about the 10 Commandments and the Beatitudes? Have you ever contrasted or compared the 10 Commandments with the Beatitudes? Most people don't. But you've been praying through the 10 Commandments, and now you're praying through the Beatitudes. And I want to encourage you to consider that the God of the Old Testament is the God of the New Testament. As a little boy, when I studied the Old Testament, I was afraid, and God just seemed like the law and judging and it's just a merciless story after story. I became afraid. And then when I read the New Testament, it was like, is this a different God? A God of mercy and a God of grace? Well, the God of the Old Testament is the God of the New Testament. And you can discover that as you compare and contrast the 10 Commandments and the Beatitudes. Let's begin with the 10 Commandments, and let's focus in on our heart. The heart is the most important vital organ of our body. Do you know the number one leading cause of death in America is heart disease? Do you know that every 36 seconds, someone in America passes away from heart disease? We spend nearly $300 billion this year on heart disease. Heart disease is not only something physical, but it's also something spiritual. And the contrasting of the 10 Commandments and the Beatitudes reveal to us God's concern about our heart for him. The 10 Commandments begin like this. The first 4 are all about our heart and our relationship with God. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Don't make idols. Don't abuse my name. And remember to keep my day holy. Now take those 4 commandments, and what are they really all about? Well, you have to look past the cadence and the classical expressions of King James Version Bible. You really have to pray through the 10 Commandments to recognize and realize that those 4 commandments all have to do with our heart for God. God doesn't want us to make idols. He doesn't want us to have other gods before him. He doesn't even want us to abuse his name. And he wants us to always recognize the importance, once a week, his day is being holy, that we might spend it with him. It's a matter of the heart. That's what the 10 Commandments are about. A matter of the heart. Let's come forward 1,500 years to the life of Christ. Let's come forward to the New Testament and discover it's the same God speaking the same words as we study and pray through the 8 Beatitudes. They include the priority of our relationship to him, our heart. Here they are. Blessed are the poor in spirit. Blessed are they that mourn. Blessed are they that hunger and thirst for righteousness. And here it is. Blessed are the pure in heart. The Old Testament is about, and the Ten Commandments are about, our heart for God. And the New Testament is about having a heart for God. One of the great stories in the Bible is the story of King David. It all begins, his fame, killing Goliath. But the real story starts in 1 Samuel chapter 16, when God sends Samuel to find and anoint this young shepherd boy. When he meets the family, he's looking at all the other boys, the other brothers. But God says, you look on the outside, I look on the inside. You look at the appearance, but I look at the heart. Oh, I love praying the Beatitudes, and I'm so grateful you have a heart for God and that you don't have any other gods before the Lord, and that you don't have any idols in your life, and that you only praise his name, you never curse his name. And you will be in God's house this Sunday, worshiping him online or on campus. Why? Because you love the Lord. You have a pure heart. You're seeking righteousness, and you do have a poor spirit, and you do mourn, and God comforts you. Oh, how God loves us. I love you too. I'll be praying for you as I wrap up my morning prayer walk. A little cold out here this morning, but I'm all warm on the inside. You be blessed today. You be blessed.